Alrighty. What is up? What is up? What is up? How's it going, everyone? Let me know if the music's like echoing, because I've been playing around with the mic. It's hard to get the mic to be able to pick up my voice and everything without it picking up all the background noise at the same time, you know? Yo, what's up, man? What's up? How's it going? What's good? What's good? Alright, so we are doing arms and abs today. That is the plan. So we're gonna start out with just some like basic warm-ups. We're gonna use the cables here. We're gonna do some rope press downs and some rope curls. This is gonna help warm up the elbows, warm up the arms, get some blood flow in there, and then we're gonna get into some bigger lifts and all that good stuff. All right, and we're gonna keep the pace of this pretty quick. We're gonna be pushing it. So yeah, and we're gonna be following the Myo Rep training technique as well. So if you guys have been on the channel on Twitch for the past like couple weeks, we're bringing it to YouTube now, all right, for the first time. So we've got the Myo Rep training coming up, arms and abs. Let's get it. Our first live workout here on YouTube. Let's go. Alright, no. Yeah, real quick. Real quick. Alright, so let's get to it. Let's get the warm-up started. How's everyone doing, by the way? I really got to figure out a way to increase this chat size. There's got to be a way I can do it in OBS here, but we'll have to figure that out. For now, there'll probably be like a little bit of a delay. So if you guys are messaging, just give it like 10 seconds. Because I'm going to have to see it basically on screen here, right down here. Because that's the only thing that'll be big enough for me to see. So let's do it. So we're starting out real light here. Again, the goal is just to get some blood flow into the muscles and really to warm up the elbows. Alright, there's 20. Feeling it. Feeling good. So that was nice and light. That was only like 50 pounds. Now we're going to do the same over here with rope curls. Warm up the biceps, get some blood flow in there. Do it to it. Feeling good, feeling good. So we're gonna do just like a couple quick rounds of this. Again, just to kind of get everything nice and warmed up. And then for our first like main movement, we're gonna move over to the bench here, and we're gonna do a pin press. Okay, so this is gonna be for the triceps, either a pin press or like a safety press, whatever you want to call it. But we'll go over it once we get into it. All right, let's do it to it. Let's get the energy up in here too, right? Let's get it going. There it is. Love it. Love it. All right. So this is warm up 2. Again, just getting that blood flow in there. All right, there's 15. We're going to do 15 of the rope curls now too. And now with those rope curls as well, the nice thing about using the rope is you can come up in more of a neutral position, and then at the top you can rotate your palms up towards the ceiling, and that's going to help to contract that bicep just a little bit more. All right. We're going to do one last warm up here. One last little set. We'll do like 10 reps of each. Then we're going to move on to the pin presses for the triceps. That'll be our first like main heavy tricep movement. And we're gonna do we'll probably do 1 or 2 warm-ups on the pin press too, just to make sure the movement's feeling good. We're getting good activation in the triceps. Bam! Let's get it. All right, easy peasy. Now, over to the pin press. We're going to start with 95 on the bar. Probably do like 8 to 10 reps. The key with these, because we want to focus on the triceps, we want to keep those elbows tucked in close to the body. Try to have your wrists lined up over top of your elbows. Just kind of stack everything on top of one another. And then we're going to be pressing and really squeezing with the triceps at the top and lowering back down. All right, and you don't have to go all the way to your chest with the with this. I have the safety set 1 notch higher than I would for a normal bench press. So we're gonna be pausing about, maybe an inch to a half inch off of the chest and pressing up that way. All right, so let's get it. Step numero uno. Just check this. All right. All right. So, like I said, with this, we're bringing it down. We're letting it pause on the safeties for a second, and then we're pressing up to full lockout, squeezing the triceps at the top, coming back down. That was 95. That was pretty light. We're gonna bump it up to 135, and we'll kind of see what weight we're gonna go with from there. Again, with the Myo reps, we're going to be doing the first set, and we're gonna aim for like anywhere from 6 to 10 reps on that first set. We're gonna go try to push basically to failure on that, and then we're gonna have 10 to 15 seconds rest, and then we have to immediately start into these mini sets. And now for the mini sets, we're gonna do 3 to 5 reps for each of those mini sets, and you only get 10 to 15 seconds rest between those mini sets. The goal is to get 3 to 5 of those mini sets. Okay, so I know we just said a whole lot there, but basically we're gonna do the main set, probably around 6 to 8 rep range, hit failure, take 10 to 15 seconds to catch our breath, and then we're gonna do 3 to 5 more, 10 to 15 seconds to catch the breath, 3 to 5 more, and we're gonna do that as many times as possible, essentially, until you're unable to keep those mini sets going. So, let's get it. This is centered. Cool. All right. 135. Let's do it to it. Yo. Let's go. Alright, so I was feeling pretty good. That was, we'll probably use that as like our last warm-up set there. I think we'll bump it up to 185, and we'll use that for our working sets. The nice thing with this is because you're starting with that dead stop on the pins, this is going to be really, really good for your bench press strength and power, and like pressing out of the hole at the bottom. So it's going to be, if you find you have a sticking point and you tend to kind of fail your lift, you're coming back down, and then you really struggle to get it up from the bottom, this is gonna help develop that explosive pushing power right from the bottom of the lift up. So the other key pointer with this, the grip width for these, because we're focusing again on our triceps, I like to keep it a bit more narrow. So I would try to go about shoulder width, maybe even a little bit narrower. Just do something that isn't gonna cause you too much stress on your wrists, because you don't want to be like jamming your wrists together here and have all this like, your wrist like cranked like that. So find a comfortable spot about shoulder width, maybe a little bit closer, maybe a little bit wider, depending on, how things feel. And then again, just focus on trying to keep those elbows tucked and press with the triceps. Try to lock out with the triceps. Alrighty, ready for our first Myo Rep set. 185 on the bar. We'll go for like 6 to 10 reps. We got that little rest, and then we do the mini sets. So let's get it. All right, so it was 9, 10 to 15 seconds rest, then we go for 3 to 5 more. Let's get it. That's 2 mini sets. All right, mini set 3. Let's get it. Three. Oh. All right, let's go. This is probably the last mini set here. Let's get it. Finish strong. Okay, just like that, we got 4 mini sets on that first one. Holy damn, my tries are destroyed now, but that was solid. All right, let's keep her rolling here. Whew. Wow, we were. All right, we're gonna do an easy bar curl now. That's going to be our first bicep movement, like our main bicep movement. And then after that, we're going to move to some cable exercises and focus a little bit more on like isolating the triceps and biceps and just really fatiguing every last muscle fiber in there. Okay. So let's get the easy bar set up here. Again, we're gonna try to keep the pace pretty quick here. To be honest, I might actually do this with the old BT burner. So it's like an arm blaster. You guys have likely seen them before. We haven't used that in quite a while, so we're gonna give that a shot for these. I think that'll be better for the Myo reps because it forces you to be a little bit more strict with the exercise, right? With your form. So we're gonna go for like 90 pounds. We'll see how that feels with the old BT burner on. We'll see. And now again, this is going to be like anywhere from 6 to 10 reps for the first main set. And then we get 10 to 15 seconds rest and we start those mini sets of 3 to 5 reps. And the goal is to get up to a maximum of 5 of those mini sets. But as soon as your reps decrease by as little as 1 rep on those mini sets, that's the end of the mini sets. So say you get 3 mini sets of like 4 reps, and then on your 4th mini set attempt, you can only get 3 reps, then that's it. You call it there. You don't go for the 5th mini set because your muscles are already overly fatigued at that point. So as soon as your reps on those mini sets drop by 1, that's where you stop it, and then you move to the next exercise. All right, so let's get it. BT burner. Move this out of the way a little. Ooh. Yeah, chat, we haven't used this in a minute. And by minute, I mean like probably 6 months. A little twisted. Just get it all set and even here. All right, so this is what it looks like. Basically just forces your elbows to stay a little bit in front of your torso, right? So then you're keeping all the tension in your biceps. All right, so 6 to 10 reps, and then we start those mini sets. Ain't nothing to it but to do it. Let's go. Here we go. I'll see if I can face this way, maybe. One more. 10 to 15 seconds, and we start the mini sets. All right, let's do it. Let's go. I think I can get one more. All right. 10 to 15 seconds, we go again. Now we have to try to maintain 5 reps for all these mini sets now. All right, let's get it. That's 2. We got to get at least one more mini set of 5. It's going to be tough. All right, let's get it. Oh my god. All right, we're gonna attempt one last one here, but I highly doubt we'll be able to get 5 here. Was a real struggle. Let's go. Many as we can. One more. Let's go. Let's go. Ooh. Holy. Oh, feeling it. They're pumped. Okay. Okay. Sheesh. Yeah. All right. So now we're moving over to rope press downs. Now this, we're actually going to be using heavier weight this time rather than what we were doing in the warm-up. So we did like 50 pounds in the warm-up. I think we'll do, I don't know, maybe 100, maybe 120, somewhere around there for these actual working sets. So we want to really challenge the tries. Let me just put these plates away and then we'll get on with the show. We'll return to your regular broadcast schedule right after this. Whew. All right. Man, how's everyone doing today? By the way, how are your Sundays going? I can't believe it's already Sunday. Like, I started my vacation time 2 weeks ago, and I'm still coughing a little bit from day one of the vacation. Like, literally sick 100% of the time. Whew. Although at least the last like few days I've felt more like normal, had regular energy levels. It's just kind of been like the annoying cough. So I mean, can't complain too much. The past few days have been good, but it's just annoying that I lost out on, 80% of the time off. Do not feel refreshed, that's for sure. Okay. All right. And by the way, chat, if you guys are tuning in, whether you happen to be new or not, remember, anytime we're doing these streams, it's always an open floor for you guys. So we kind of leave it as an AMA. You guys can ask your questions regarding, training, nutrition, building muscle, burning fat, any of that stuff. And I'll do my best to help you guys out, answer your questions, and, help you as much as I possibly can, right? Been doing this for well over a decade now. I think I've picked up a few things along the way. So if you've been struggling with any area of improving your health and fitness, the whole goal of this is to help you guys level up your health and fitness, show you how to combine fitness and gaming into one kick-ass killer lifestyle. That's what Six-Pack Gaming is all about. So don't be shy. Feel free to fire your questions off in chat, and I'll be sure to do my best to answer them for you. All right. So I said we were going to do between like 100 to 120. I put it at 110, just kind of split it down the middle. We'll see how this feels. I'm just going to do like a couple reps here, test the weight. And then if it's good, we'll use it for the actual working sets. If not, we can adjust. Whew. All right, let's see how we feel. Yeah, that should be a pretty good weight. Because the goal with using the ropes, the main benefit of using the ropes, is rather than just being able to press straight down, you can spread the ropes. Sorry, just press straight down. You can actually spread the ropes out to the side at the bottom, which helps activate more of the lateral the lateral head of the tricep there. So it gives you more, width, more like thickness to the triceps. All right. So let me just check this real quick. Okay. All right, give me 1 sec. And I believe we are good. Okay. So, same deal, 6 to 10 reps on the first one, 3 to 5 on the mini sets. Trying to go for 3 to 5 mini sets if we can. Let's get it. Whew. And with these, you want to be a little bit more explosive on the way down, a little bit slower, more controlled on the way back up. So we got 10 that first main set. Now it's time for the mini sets. Let's go. I think we can get 5 here. Let's give her a go. That's 5. Mini set 1, 10 to 15 seconds. We go again. All right, let's do it to it. All right. That's 2. All right, we go again. That's 3. We go again. Let's get it. That's 4. One more. Let's go. Let's get it. Oh my God. Woo. Oh my God. Okay, chat. Oh man, we're feeling that one. Okay, so we did the pin press first for the tries. Then we did the easy curl, and with the easy curl, we used the BT burner to keep the arm blaster to keep our elbows in front of our torso. But the bicep actually goes all the way up into the front delt, where it kind of attaches there. So in order to get a full complete stretch of the bicep, we need an exercise that pulls our elbow or our upper arm back behind our torso so that we can get the full stretch in the bicep and then contract it all the way up. So we're gonna do a cable curl, but we're gonna use the individual handles and we're gonna stand facing out from the cables so that the cables pull our arms back behind our body, and then we're gonna curl up. All right, so let me get that set. I'll show you what it looks like. We're going a little aggressive here, chat. This is the first day back training in like pretty much 2 weeks since we've been sick. So I have a feeling I'm gonna be feeling this afterwards, but you know, no guts, no glory. Okay. Now, I don't know if I want to, or how much weight to do for this. I have it set at 60 pounds per stack right now. So we'll see how that feels. That might be a little too much. But again, we're going to test it out with 1 to 2 reps, and then we'll adjust if we need to. But you're going to grab the handles as so. You're going to step out so your arms are pulled back behind your body. Then we're going to curl up. Okay, actually, let's see. Yeah. Okay. We're gonna keep it at 60 pounds. And again, we're just going for like 6 to 10 on the first main set, and then 3 to 5 on those mini sets. So the whole idea behind this Myo Rep training technique is essentially you're trading volume for intensity, right? So you're doing less total volume, you're taking less time to train, but you're stepping up the intensity by cutting down the rest periods. And so that's kind of the trade-off, right? So that's how you can make these workouts a little bit more time efficient and effective. If you're not able to get as much volume in, you're not able to spend as much time, then you're gonna have to step up the intensity level to kind of balance that out. It's like comparing, doing a sprint, a 100-meter dash to a marathon, right? Marathon, you got a lot more time, you're going slower, steadier pace, and you're just gradually kind of getting your way through. The sprint, you're going 0 to 100 as fast as possible. I'm gonna sneeze. Wow-wee-wah. Bless me. Yeah, you're just going from 0 to 100 as quick as possible, and you're not leaving anything left in the reserves. So that's kind of the idea of this. This is more of a sprint as opposed to a jog or, a jaunt. All right, let's get it. 6 to 10, and then the mini sets of 3 to 5. Centered here. That's 10. Holy, 10 to 15 seconds, we go again. Okay, let's get it. Oh, that's 5. Oh man, now we got to maintain 5 for as many mini sets as we can. Let's go. Holy schmoly. All right, let's get it again. Holy smokes. All right, that's 3. That's the minimum. I'm feeling this next one will be the last. Holy. It hurts so good, chat. It hurts so good. All right, let's get it. Let's go. That's it. All right, so we only got 4 on that last one, but that's all right because we dropped by 1 rep on that mini set. That's the end of that one. All right. So now we're gonna start hitting some abs. We're gonna do some of my favorite ab exercises. And we're just gonna kind of torch the whole core. We're gonna start out with hanging leg raises. Now, I haven't done these in a minute. I might actually do knee raises because I haven't done them in a little bit. But essentially, the idea is going to be to focus a little bit more on the lower abs. So we're going to start with that. So it's usually the least developed in most people. So we're going to start with those. Then we're going to hit some ab rollouts to kind of work the entire core, all the stabilizers, your serratus, everything. And then we're going to focus a little bit more on the obliques. We're going to do a wood chopper or an oblique twist with the cables. So 3 ab exercises coming up. It's going to be a torture, but it'll be good. All right, so let's get it. Ain't nothing to it but to do it. So let's start out with the abs. I think I'm going to need to move the bench, and we'll just do the leg raises back here. I think that bar is actually a little lower. Probably be easier to do them here. So maybe we'll just do them right here. Let me see if you guys can see it all right though. If I'm here. Yep. All right, that should work. I'll just move this back a little bit so you guys can see. And yeah, we're gonna go for anywhere from like 10 to 15 reps, I think, with these. And now these, it doesn't really make sense to do the Myo Rep training with them. So we're just gonna do 3 straight sets, 10 to 15 each exercise, and that'll be that. All right, so let's get to it and start her up, shall we? Let me grab a little water first. Ah, great, it's empty. Love it. Love it. All right. Let's give this a shot. Okay, I'm gonna try a knee raise for the next 2 sets because I feel like I'll be able to get a better stretch in the abs at the bottom and control it a little bit better. It's a little tough to prevent yourself from swinging back so far with doing like the full leg raises. So I want to make sure I'm minimizing the sway of the body, minimizing the use of momentum, and I'm focusing as much as possible on the abs, on the core. Right, so we want to open everything up, stretch the rib cage out away from the hips, and then as we're crunching the knees up, we want to be bringing those hips up towards the ribs to contract the abs and just make sure we're working everything. So let's give her a shot now with knee raises, and at the bottom I'm going to try to kind of fully extend at the hips to stretch out the abs, bringing the rib cage up, right? So stretching it out, and then we're going to bring them up and basically crunch the hips up towards the rib cage. Whew, let's get it. Might need like some chalk or something just to hold the bar here. Hold myself up. Okay, So that was 10. It might not have looked like it was as much, but I definitely felt that way more in the abs. Definitely able to get a better stretch in them at the bottom, and we limited the swaying a lot better that way too. So that was a lot more actual work being done by the abs, which is what we want. All right, so we got one more set of those. Whew. We're gonna give ourselves a minute though. Catch our breath. This one's not the Myo Reps, right? So we don't have to keep pushing it every 10 seconds. We can take our time with this a little bit more. Catch the breath, make sure we're recovered, and we're ready to hit the next set with full intensity, or as close to full intensity as possible, right? So that's the thing. Generally when you're training, unless you're like really new to training and you find it hard to keep yourself from getting distracted and stuff like that, you might want to use like a timer in that case, just to kind of keep yourself on track and on pace. But for the most part, I just kind of suggest auto-regulating your rest times. Basically, you want to give yourself enough time to feel recovered, to catch your breath, to feel kind of replenished a bit, and able to go back into your next set with full intensity. But you don't want to take so long that you start to lose focus or you start to cool down, right? Because if you take too long, then, you know, the blood flow gets out of those muscles, you lose a bit of that mind-muscle connection, and you just end up having a less effective workout overall. Whereas if you take too short of a rest period and you try to, like, you know, push yourself to this crazy pace that you can't really maintain, then you're just going to be having less and less effective sets each following set, right? So it's, you got to find the happy medium, the balance in between there. And so generally for most people, that's going to be like anywhere from like 1 to 5 minutes, depending on how intense of an activity you're doing, like how intense the exercise is. If you're going for like a 3 rep max on deadlifts or squats, you're going to need a lot more time to rest and recover between those sets than if you're doing, you know, a set of 10 crunches, right? So different energy demands require a different level of rest and recovery. All right, so let's get it. All that being said, we're taking too long already. Oh. Oh my God. Woo. Damn. We are feeling it. Okay. We got ab rollouts next. Hopefully I can survive these. All right, let's get this set. I'm probably gonna have to do them back here so you guys can actually see it. But generally with these, you're going to be rolling out, keeping tension in the core the entire time, and then using your abs and your core to crunch yourself back in. Make sure you're using your abs with this one. Don't use your arms. The arms are just kind of there to keep you up, right? But if you're feeling it in your arms and in your lats, you're probably doing it wrong. You're probably trying to use your arms too much. So focus on keeping all the tension in the core, and keep your core tensed the entire time as well. You want to be bracing your core as if, as you're stretching out, somebody is going to come out of the bushes and come up and hoof you right in the sides, right? So you want to keep that nice and strong, nice and tight throughout the whole exercise. All right. Now, let me just quickly grab a little bit of water. So we still have 2 exercises, right? And I'm feeling quite parched. So let me quickly grab some water. We'll be back in a minute and we'll do the rollouts, and then we have the oblique twist coming up. All right. We're back, chat. Sorry about that. I had a call. We're back in action. We are gonna have to wrap this really quick though, because I think Isla is waking up. Yeah, she's moving around a little bit. So we're gonna have to do this real quick. We're gonna smash through. We're gonna try to do like a superset. So we're gonna do an APE rollout and then an oblique twist. We'll try to do like 2 of those to kind of wrap this whole thing up here. All right, let's do it to it. Okay, on to the oblique twist. I don't even know how much weight to do for this. This is 70. Alright. Alright, we're gonna do it again. Alright, let's get it. Go. Set 2. Let's get it. Let's go. All right. All right, let's finish this strong, chat. Let's go. Okay. We survived. Chat, now I know this wasn't anything too crazy. Wasn't anything too, you know, too intense. But let's turn this down a little bit. But solid, quick little workout there. Just goes to show you can be, you know, a little bit more time efficient and effective with your workouts by applying some different sort of training techniques. We'll definitely be continuing the Train Like an Ape series on the channel. So appreciate y'all tuning in. Be sure to join the Discord if you haven't already. Be sure to make sure you're subscribed to the channel and you click that little notification bell. Turn all notifications on so you get our live notifications as soon as we go live. And that is it for now. We may be back on later this evening for a little bit of gaming or something like that, but we'll see. Appreciate y'all tuning in. As always, until next time, train hard, game hard, and we will see you in the next one. Peace out, everyone.